India, good evening. Thank you for joining us on Times Now. We are counting down to result day coverage on India's election news headquarters. But look what's happening. The largest election in history has come to an end and we are just hours away from the counting of votes. The exit polls have given an overwhelming edge to the BJP-led NDA. They are projecting a Modi return, a Modi hat-trick. While the opposition has dismissed the exit poll as Modi media polls, what's concerning is the questions being raised on the entire election process. The Election Commission addressed the negativity around the entire process. For every question that the opposition has raised, from questioning the credibility of the EC to claiming that EC officials have been intimidated to even claiming that there is a need to be alert on counting day, the Election Commission had a poetic response as they highlighted the incredible story of the 7 phases of elections.
आपने देखा कहाँ कहाँ जाते हैं, कोई कंट्री का कोना नहीं है, कीचड़ में जाते हैं, पहाड़ पे चढ़ते हैं, पूरा बोझ लेके चढ़ते हैं, महिलाएं बच्चों को गोद में उठा के लेके आती हैं, ये मैं दिखाऊंगा। और जब नेगेटिव नैरेटिव्स बनते हैं, जब इनके ऊपर में आरोप लगते हैं, तो सोच के देखिए कि इनके दिल को कितनी कठिनाई होती होगी। लेकिन हम इनकी तारीफ करना चाहते हैं, इनको ग्रेटिट्यूड देना। बीच में एक हवा चली कि ARO कोई टेबल पे काउंटिंग एजेंट का बैठना मना कर दिया, सुना होगा आप लोगों ने, उसको भी काउंटर कराना पड़ा, हवा चला देते। फिर एक माहौल बनाया गया कि लार्ज नंबर में आरओज को इन्फ्लुएंस कर दिया गया है। कैसे हो सकता है? देश में कर सकता है तो बताइए किसने किया, हम उसको सजा देंगे, हम उसको सजा देंगे, हम उसे बताना चाहिए कि किसने किया। लोग, सिटीजन्स एंड पार्टिसिपेटेड पॉजिटिवली। बार बार हवाबाजी में शोर मचाने के बदले कुछ का काम वो है, कुछ का काम पार्टिसिपेट करना है सीरियसली। उन्होंने पार्टिसिपेट किया और जिसकी वजह से ये क्लटर रुका। वी हैव क्रिएटेड ए वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड ऑफ 642 मिलियन प्राउड इंडियन वोटर्स। दिस इज ए हिस्टोरिक मोमेंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस।
Now, viewers, the unprecedented EC press briefing comes a day before the election results and after several questions were raised on the electoral process. Remember, senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh took to social media and claimed Home Minister Amit Shah had called over 150 district magistrates and other officials in a bid to influence elections. The Congress claimed undue pressure on officials, but the EC has responded to it, clarifying that no official has made any such complaint, also asking Jairam Ramesh to provide factual details of any such calls. The EC has said that a senior leader making such statements in public raises doubts on the entire process. The EC also asked Jairam Ramesh for proof of the allegations. While the senior leader sought more time, the EC has now responded saying that the proof must be given by the time this show ends at 7 p.m.
हमारे निवर्तमान प्रधानमंत्री और निवर्तमान गृह मंत्री ये सब मनोवैज्ञानिक खेल खेल रहे हैं, दबाव डाल रहे हैं सभी विपक्ष की पार्टियों के ऊपर, चुनाव आयोग के ऊपर, काउंटिंग एजेंट के ऊपर, रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर के ऊपर, और धमकी दिया जा रहा है। एक माहौल पैदा किया जा रहा है। इंडिया जनबंधन पार्टियों की ओर से एक डेलीगेशन चुनाव आयोग से मिलने वाला है। कुछ मुद्दे हैं, महत्वपूर्ण मुद्दे हैं काउंटिंग दिवस को लेकर, उस पर बातचीत होगी और जो हमारी मांगे हैं चुनाव आयोग के सामने हम रखेंगे।
ये इस बात को जयराम रमेश जी ने कहा है और इसलिए कहा है कि उनका अनुभव वही 2004 का है, हम सब का अनुभव 2004 का है। तो 2004 में ओपिनियन पोल्स और एग्जिट पोल्स कुछ कह रहे थे और जो परिणाम आए वो कुछ और आए और वो हमारे लिए सार्थक परिणाम आए। तो ऐसा इसलिए कहा जा रहा है ताकि आप समझ लें कि ये संभव है, ये संभव होता है, पहले भी हुआ है और अब फिर होगा।
BJP has called out to the ecosystem and the Bahana Brigade again.
I'm really amused to see all these nasty allegations of the opposite party. In fact, the appointment of the election commissioner is not only being under the headship of the Prime Minister, but the Supreme Court Chief Justice, members of the other judges, and they unanimously decided who is to be Election Commission of India. This is the independence of Indian body, has a basis in our constitution.
Right.
And this type of propaganda before the results of the election would completely show that the opposition party is well conscious.
Let's open this up. Shaina NC, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Rohan Mitra, political analyst. Good evening, both of you. Rohan Mitra, who is Jairam Ramesh? Have you seen his profile on social media platform X? Allow me to read it for you. It says, Member of Parliament, General Secretary, in charge Communications, Indian National Congress. And look at the commentary this man is making on behalf of the party.
Pranish, good evening. First of all, Pranish, you guys haven't done your homework properly, I would think, If you think that Mr. Jairam Ramesh is the only one who's complaining about the influencing, please look at Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari's tweet today at 12:57 p.m. Have a look. He's the opposition leader of the BJP in Bengal. What has he said? He has said the respective DMs, who are also the ROs, are being pressured to issue identity cards for these people so that they can access the counting centers. If the Director of Security go ahead with these plans as per instruction of Mamata Banerjee, then I would be forced to reveal their personal details in the public domain.
Has the EC asked Shubhendu Adhikari to furnish details, Rohan Mitra? The deadline that the EC has set is 7 p.m. for Jairam Ramesh. Now, before you make a claim, shouldn't you do the homework that you're telling me about?
No.
How does he know that Amit Shah made 150 calls?
Please let me finish. He still has, as you said, he still has time till 7 p.m. to reply, right? So my point is here is very simple and clear. The opposition clearly thinks in the states where we are weaker, where we don't have the government, the BJP is influencing the election commission and the election counting agents.
Are you doing the same in states where you are in power? Are you doing that in Karnataka? Are you doing that in Telangana?
If BJP has, the BJP thinks that in Bengal...
Then Rohan, what is the logic then? And Salman Khurshid was talking about experience and Anubhav. Look, let's not forget, Jairam Ramesh was forced to apologize in a criminal defamation case to Mr. Vivek Doval. This was the 2019 case that we are talking about. So he is known for shoot and scoot, and he has had to backtrack and apologize. Shaina NC.
Gaadi bulao, jaldi. Yes, I want to just say a few points. First, the Congress party has lost the plot. They don't even have the grace to understand that victory and defeat is part of a democracy, and the beauty of a democracy as vibrant as ours is that sometimes people shock you, sometimes you may not believe in the mandate, or you may not believe that this is worth a victory, but here the victory is imminent because you have seen the track record of Prime Minister Modi. 2014, 2019, 2024. Vote share goes up in every single state. The people have reposed faith in Prime Minister Modi because they are not going to get subjugated by this intimidation. And what does the Congress do? What does the opposition do? It questions the integrity of the election commission. It questions exit polls. It questions our honorable Prime Minister, or rather, let me say, it abuses our Prime Minister. There is no core strategy, there is no core vision plan of the roadmap ahead. Question us on issues. We are happy to debate, we are happy to deliberate. But this kind of bias and intimidation shows you that when you have no answers to your flaws, when you have no answers to your shortcomings, you have only chosen to defame and character assassinate the administration, character assassinate the independent agencies,
and the larger and Shaina, not just that. The larger point is that, look, you can have your differences, you can have your concerns. Just like, Rohan Mitra took names of people who complained to the EC, you can go to the Election Commission and petition them that we want this probed. But what is this broad strokes? Jairam Ramesh questioning the credibility of this exercise, and when he is asked to furnish details, when the EC asks for proof, he says, give me 7 days. Kyun, kahan hai sabut?
Yes.
Where will he...
Why is there a deadline here? Which you think that he had to...
No, but why shouldn't there be a deadline? If you're so confident, Rohan, shouldn't you give them the proof?
Pranish, I'm going to give you an example. In Bengal, when the 2021 elections happened, in Maniktala, the TMC won and the BJP lost. And the MLA died 6 months later. Till date, we haven't had a by-election in that seat, and until the people have gone to the Supreme Court, and today the Election Commission has finally said that they are going to have a by-election there, because
But I'm
once
asking you a straightforward question, Rohan. If you make an allegation, and if I were to ask you for proof, would you tell me that I'll come on next Monday and give you proof?
No, you can, absolutely. That's what happens in the court. That's why everyone asks for more time. We are also simultaneously preparing ourselves for the counting day.
No,
The
so you're
counting
saying
day
that he was not ready, but he jumped the gun and made the claim that Amit Shah called 150 DMs. If he has the information, he should just give it.
Because Manish, after tomorrow, once the results come out, none of these things can be changed. As we've seen in the past, when you go to the court takes more than 5 years.
No. Of course, things can be changed. Elections have been reversed. Have you forgotten what happened to Indira Gandhi? So that's not true. That's not true.
But it's a 1 in a million case you're talking about, Pranish. I just give you an example of Manik Talal.
I'm only
Check,
talking
the
about
BJP has
the
gone to
process.
court.
So it has happened and it can happen. Why is the Congress jumping the gun? That's the question. And Shaina asked you that question. What would you say in response?
No, let me just
Listen,
answer.
the Congress is not jumping the
I want
gun.
to just answer
Congress
2 points.
is putting
See,
up
the Election
matters.
Commission,
There's a
the
concern.
Election Commission has addressed every question of these so-called critics. The Election Commission has given responses to every negative commentary. But do you understand what you are doing to the Election Commission? You are questioning the integrity of the election process in a country like ours.
And
you are questioning the Election Commission's credibility.
Right.
And when you have hackathons where every political party is allowed to come, respond, engage, understand the process, there you have chosen to only raise these jaundiced eyes and kind of project as if, see what wrongdoing. This is the mandate of the people. Accept it, acknowledge it with grace, with
It's
humility.
about 15 minutes to
Jo
7.
Geeta
Let's see
Mohi
whether
Sikandar-
Jairam Ramesh responds to that EC show cause. And if not, what happens from there on? Shaina NC, Rohan Mitra, we've run out of time. Thank you for joining us on Times Now.